understand something. It's mother freaking game week. Lock in. Let's go.
Thing you want. I ain't got no problem with it. I promise you that shit.
Listen to the words. Garbage, a joke, clown acts, pisses me off. No, come find me. No, come find me. Listen to the words. Come find me. Garbage, a joke, clown acts, pisses me off.
I ain't a hard guy to find. I promise you that shit.
Listen to the words. Garbage, a joke, clown acts, pisses me off.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's freaking game week. Understand something. I got goosebumps. I think I got it. Maybe it's just chilling in the studio. I don't know, man. I am just freaking, maybe it's caffeine too. Freaking juice to the gills for the start of college football season. We got games tonight. This is coming out on a Thursday. Patreon getting a full hour. YouTube getting a little teaser and a little pleaser over there for you guys. Okay, if you want the full episode of obviously what to expect episode here on the channel, head over to patreon.com/Brooks Austin. Promise those guys an hour today. By God, we got a full spring game of this Oregon cut up to look at. I'm gonna tell you off the rip, there is a lot of Georgia played with a good bit of space last year. I feel like they can control a lot with the front six. This Oregon version of what Dan Lanning was running in spring is like everybody real tight up close and just getting cooked. I'm talking about DBs getting flat out cooked all game or all spring game. Offensively, they are a tight end attached football team. They will stay in 11, sometimes go to 12 personnel. Okay, they are real heavily influenced through the tight end and quarterback run. We're not going to see any quarterback design run tonight. I promise you. If you've been on the channel, if you've been listening to what we've been talking about this our offensive coordinator in Kenny Dillingham, you should expect some type of design quarterback action, okay? Whether that be quarterback counter read, where they're reading outside zone, pulling it, and hitting it right up into B gap, like we've showed you on the channel over at Florida State that they ran with Jordan Travis last year, okay? Whatever it is, you're going to get some type of quarterback design run as well. I also think you're going to get a bunch of shots. I think this Oregon offense is going to throw the football. With all that being said, let's shut up and let's grind some tape. God, it feels good to be back, man. Season is here. Let's go 2022, kicking it off right. Here we go. We are going to start as they start right here. And you're going to notice first play of the game, they go bunch, and you're going to pay attention to 7 all day today. 7 is their guy. He's their get open now guy, and he's their shots guy. But here's the problem. Whether this safety is the starting safety, backup safety, third string safety, fourth string, I don't care, okay? These boys are getting cooked. Watch that safety get stuck in the ground. I know we lose him out of it. He goes out of our screen, but all it is, hey, man, he couldn't quite open up and spin and speed turn fast enough to keep in line with 7. Shouts out to the, I think this is Pac-12 network right here, getting a nice headshot of whoever this is, getting right inside of the cut. Yeah, that's good stuff. That's good television right there. But nonetheless, you see the design, okay? Everybody's doing this. This ain't nothing new. This is trips bunch, okay? Ball on the ball on the left hash, okay? So trips bunch here, and all you're doing is going run straight across the field, okay? Kansas City Chiefs kind of invented on the NFL the landscape and got it to hey, they just run guys into open space. Alabama was the first team to really do it at a high success rate on the college ranks. But all it takes is a speedy guy and to get this corner, or safety rather, to suck down and occupy or beat, rather, this single high safety. But again, like I was telling you to start the show, bro, that's real tight. Okay, real tight. Last year, even at Georgia, you would see Darian Kendrick, if they get into this subset, or Keely Ringo playing at about 7-7. They're playing at about 4-4. I mean, he's in linebacker depth. So everything is real tight and condensed in this spring game. Maybe it was by design. I don't know. Maybe this is the difference between what Lanning does and what the actual identity of what Georgia is going to be moving forward without him. I don't know. Maybe we don't need to look into it that deep, right? We don't have to be that deep. Okay. I told you 7's their get open now guy, and their shots guy. Okay, so this is the one I'm worried about. Number 2, if I'm Georgia, number 2 is a bigger wide receiver. Okay, that's another guy you need to be worried and alert about. They got 2 big physical ones, and then in the slot, they got a juicy one, right? One of those guys we call a jitterbug on this channel. He's going to get open now on an RPO. Bo Nix's going to force one, okay? He will get after it. He will get after it. Force one right into whatever it is. Now, whatever the coverage is. Now, defensively, you'll see them do exactly what Georgia does, right? They will go man-to-man, cover 0. Everybody line up and sort it out, okay? They have an attached tight end in here and the running back in, okay? They will live in 11 personnel. They will also run to the ball after a big explosive. They will run to the ball, get on the ball now during explosive, and run more of their simpler concepts, okay? If you see them rushing to the football after an explosive play, expect an RPO type of scheme, okay? Don't expect quarterback read, quarterback counter, nothing complex, okay? Expect them to read inside zone, read the backside in, and maybe work a pass concept off of it, right? Don't expect anything too complicated off of a no huddle. Now, this guy's talented. He's going to be really good in a little while, okay? But he misses bad. Okay, this is Tristan Thompson, I believe. Tyler Thompson, Ty Thompson, something Thompson. Big physical kid. Was at the Elite 11 a couple years ago when I went there. Now, here's what I want you to notice. 3rd and 10, 6 walked. Okay, that is a simulated pressure. A simulated pressure. You got 2 guys walked up. That is Noah Sewell. This will be Justin Flo, okay? They are in a mint front simulated pressure defense. Okay, that is Georgia's work. The difference is here, last year, you would see Georgia do what? Hey, we're going to bail out at least one of these guys, probably 2, okay? Or bail one of these guys, bring one, bail another one into coverage, right? What we call bird dogs. Most of the spring game you're going to watch today is going to be them bringing pressure. It's going to be them bringing 5, at least sometimes 6. Here, I believe they rush 5. Actually, they rush 6. And playing, that means they're playing straight up cover 0 behind it, right? Or actually cover 1. They got a single high safety. That is it. They're running cover 1 behind it, willing to live and die with those corners coverage. Let's go back to 319. My bad. Thought I saw something on the board. I believe they end up getting the pressure in the sack here. But, you know, 6-man protection, they're bringing 6. You ought to be able to get that protected. I think Georgia's going to be able to get that protected. If I'm the University of Georgia and Todd Monken, I think my 6 guys, actually, they ran 7-man protection. They kept the tight end and the back in. There is no reason why our 7 can't block their 6, okay? We should be able to, take a shot right here or at least pick up the 3rd down on 3rd and 10. Another thing you'll notice, they were in a bunch of 3rd and 10s, 3rd and 18s, 3rd and 20s, 3rd and 22s in the spring game, and some of them they converted. So I don't know what in the hell to think about that. Hey, he's still got some Auburn in him. Check this out. I like this, and you'll see it later in the scrimmage. Okay, Auburn used to be a 3-by-1 team. They put the Z or the X back over here, right? And they would run, a latch, right? And block. And then they would run this little Z in behind the line of scrimmage so it's legal for these guys to block. Well, Kenny Dillingham said, hey, that's a great concept. But instead, let's put the tight end on the back, run what we call trick formation, right? Trick right, put the tight end on the right, put trips down to the bottom. And then all we're going to do is take our best guy, right, 7, and we're going to run a little whip return right here, and we're going to clear off with all of this, right? This safety is going to have to make this tackle right here. Most of the time he won't, right? Most of the time he won't. He's got a lot of trash to clear through. So again, these are not necessarily new concepts, but they're different. Get my guy matched up on a linebacker out in space and then have him karate kick somebody as he picks up a 1st down. We'll see here. Hey, I'm telling you, homeboy's getting cooked, dog. All spring game. Guys getting cooked. This is a freshman corner up here, I believe, at the top of your screen. But absolutely getting cooked. And here's my thing, okay? Look where this safety is. He's got to get back over here if he's going to get any help. I, honest to God, believe Georgia might score 60 points in 3 quarters if this is the game plan. If the game plan is, I don't care, coach, if they give me 2-by-1 and spread the field, if they basically give me pro personnel, that's the tight end right there, right? I don't care if they put me 0, 19, 5, or actually that'd be 84 and 5. If y'all decide to do this against those 4 weapons, you are dead. You are dead in the water. For 4 quarters, you'll be dead in the water. I don't believe they can do this. They can't do this against their guys, okay? Starters, backups, we'll show you all night tonight. It's all of them. They all getting cooked by their own guys in man coverage. So I just don't think that can be the game plan. We're going to play 10 guys within 5 yards of line of scrimmage against one of the best and most explosive, group of talents or weapons that college football has to offer, or at least our schedule has to offer. I don't think that's plausible. I don't think that's plausible to believe. I mean, the very next clip we see, hey, guys getting cooked. Guys getting cooked. Now, again, I don't even know if this guy's on the roster. He might be a walk-on, but I'll show you the starter getting the same daggum thing getting done to him later. Okay, trips bunch, right? How many times you seen Georgia do it? 19. Last year it was 7. This year it'll be 84 and 5 with somebody on the backside. Maybe now wearing 1. Marcus Yosemite-Jacksaint, right? Out of 11 personnel, who cares? Whatever it is, I'll be damned, right? Ladd McConkey gonna go just like this dude does right here. Just like they did on the first possession for a touchdown. They get in trips bunch. They run a darter right across the field, and this dude can't run with him. He can't flip his hips, and he cannot run with him. You will get these same looks on Saturday, rather. Okay? Safety can't quite get over the top. They get it completed. Very next clip, right? Very next clip. They get on the goal line. This is something you're going to see on Saturday. They will line up and they will run RPO motion in the green zone, okay? Or RPO action in the green zone, okay? They're going to watch you 15. They're going to watch you corner, okay? At Georgia, I doubt Keely Ringo or Kamari Lassiter or Nyland Green or Dalen Everett or William Poole or whoever it is playing corner up here. I doubt they get cooked like this. This corner gives up a slant for a touchdown and doesn't get within 3 yards. 3 yards of the wide receiver. Gives up inside leverage. That's actually, I think he's listed as a safety now. It's number 11. He makes some plays later in the game. I think they're just trying to figure themselves out right here in the spring. But nonetheless, let's look at the offensive concepts. The offensive concepts are heavily RPO involved, right? Heavily RPO involved. They're running counter read, right? Counter read option. Bo Nix will have the option to run this ball, okay? Ty Thompson, maybe later, but not right now, okay? Or you have the option to pull it if you like the slant on the top, especially if the safety suck down like that. .518. We'll see what we're looking at here. Again, this can't be the game plan. The game plan cannot be we are just going to show pressure, bring pressure, and then play man behind it, right? Which is what they do. I was trying to teach Harrison in here the other day. Safety alignment will indicate pressure, okay? They are not typically a too high football team, right? Not typically. Well, here we go. They line up in too high. What are they going to do? They're going to bring the linebacker who also is looking dead at you, quarterback. If he were actually playing coverage, he probably wouldn't be dead at you, right? Probably wouldn't be looking dead at you. So they bring the mic, they roll this safety down, roll this safety back post snap, and now they're going man on man. Okay? That's all it is. Now, I believe they get an interception here. If my mind serves me correctly, but it's because, and only because, of a horribly thrown football. This concept is wide open. Okay, the concept's wide open. They run the dig. I believe they get a clear out here, and they run him somewhere. They're a big 4 verts team with digs to clear, right? Once everything clears. Okay, they run a hitch. They run the vertical from number 3, and then they run the dig back in from number 1. Well, this ball is thrown way up here, but you can see very clearly there's room. There is 100% room. If this ball is thrown accurately and on time, that's a reception. Okay. I have sat on what to expect episodes before and said there is no way they line up and do that, right? I've said that before. There's no way they line up and expect to have success doing that in and out. I don't think there's any way Oregon can line up and play man-to-man. And I think here in a second, we're about to see them try to play zone, and they put two guys in one hole. So lot of things going on with this defense that make me think, hey, whatever the team total is on Georgia, pound it. Whatever the over is on this game, pound it, okay? I'm going to send out the YouTube audience right now, 1540. Appreciate you guys. If you like what I just did, you're going to love the rest of the 45 minutes that we got for the rest of you guys. We got a whole 3 quarters left of this football game or spring game to watch. So if you enjoyed it, join us. Patreon.com/Brooks Austin. We'll be doing this all year for the rest of the season, as we always do here on the Patreon family. So YouTube audience, peace out. We'll see you